Capricorn. This is a reading for December 20th through 26th. I have already pulled some cards for you. It's an interesting energy we have here, Capricorn. Let's dive in. So, the whole thing feels a little victim-y, I'm not gonna lie. But let's just go through the cards, and usually a story unfolds. I will say that it feels a little bit like I don't want to say an abusive partner, but I do want to say an abusive situation or partner. It's a general reading, but that is the energy that's going on here. It feels like, okay, so in the center energy here, Capricorn, we have the Page of Swords. And generally she is, she is like the student, she wants to learn, but she's also, especially in this reading, it feels more like an immature, like I can't say what I mean sort of an energy, right? And that seems to be what's going on here. So in the recent past, we have another page. And with these two pages together, that's where I feel like it feels like childlike. It feels like, like past trauma from somebody who never really grew up. With this Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords here, it feels, and that's where I get almost that somebody else seems to be in the picture here, and is affecting you, except for they're not, right? You have the power to react the way that you want to. You have the power to create your own reality. You aren't the victim, but it does feel like some sort of relationship or some sort of situation. It could, who knows, it could be a coworker. I mean, it's a general reading, but it does feel like an energy, Capricorns, of, some immature words and immature, I like, in my head, I see like two young, like, deer, what do you call them? I don't know, two young, what do you call them? Stags? Like young ones though, like just butting heads, and they're like, why are we doing this? I don't know. It's nature. That's the way, like, that's how it feels in my head. So in your center energy, again, we have the Page of Swords. What's crossing it is the Six of Swords. So what's crossing it is you feel like you have to get out of this situation, whatever it is. You're like, I want out. And it feels like you feel that you have to, like, either move or get out. But you probably just really have to get out of your own head and out of your own way. Because in the what you can do card here, we have the Eight of Swords. And so here is the victim card, right? But what you can do is realize that you are creating this victim thing. The immature words and the immature whatever energy isn't keeping you here. You are. You're part of the immature too. So snap out of your own head and look in the mirror and realize, oh, I don't actually have all of this stuff on. I'm not trapped. I'm actually not trapped, but in my brain I am. I've created a reality where I'm trapped, and I'm blaming other people for trapping me. And I think that I have to leave and get the fuck out of there. But it's all in my head. And if I just realize it's all in my head, I'm free. And so that's what you can do. In the outside influences, and like supportive energies, this is a little bit of a weird energy here too, because some outside influence, some energies and some supportive energies seem to want you to stay in that energy, that victim energy, and other energies want you to go. So it seems like a little bit of a fight here, among your, like, things that are outside that can influence this energy. What it's really about, what your reading is really about, is the Six of Pentacles, Six of Coins. And it just feels like you need a balance between give and take. If you just sit there and be the victim, that's not giving or taking. That's sitting on the sidelines and watching other people give and take. You have to actively play a role in moving through these energies. What you can't do is just hope it's all going to turn out great. You can't just hope it's going to be victorious. You actually have to do the work and look inside of yourself and realize, I'm not a victim. I'm actually pretty powerful and amazing. Okay. What you think is going to happen, and I don't know why, but I see like the Little Mermaid, you know, on the rock, like part of his world. Copyright infringement. So what you think is going to happen is that you're going to like, so you have this immature energy here, right? What you think is that immature energy is innocence and beauty. But it's a lot more adultish than that. If that makes sense. So that's what you think is going to happen. You think that like this immature like stuff is actually really cute, and that it's just going to figure itself out. Some magical witch is going to, you know, send you on a journey, and you won't have to do it yourself. But this is saying that you do. This is saying that you have to do it yourself. You have to do the work yourself. What's actually going to happen, instead of the, you know, the Little Mermaid, what you think is going to happen, what's actually going to happen is you are going to do the work. So good job. Yay, Capricorn. Yeah, I would say you're going to do the work. And you want to do the work. And you know, part of you does want to break out of that immature shit. And so in the near future, you are going to suit up, you're going to adult up, and you are going to do the work. And then in the outcome, we have the Seven of Swords. And this is telling me that you have to do what's right for you. You can't worry about anybody else. Like literally do not worry about anyone else and do what's right for you. Get out of your own head and your own hostage situation that you put yourself in your own head that isn't even real. Do the work. And do it for yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. Just, and that's probably what got you in the situation in the first place, right? Is like worrying what everyone else, how everyone else will be affected. Like if they will, be offended or whatever, right? Don't worry about that shit anymore. Just do what's right for you, man. Do the work. It's a little bit of a dark reading. Sorry, Capricorn. Let's give you a 4 agreement to help you get through that like these interesting energies. Okay, so we have don't take anything personally. You know, good advice for this reading. Transform your life. Do the work. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally, Capricorn. Okay, thank you very much. Like and subscribe, baby. Please and thank you. I'm a new channel. It helps. Okay, have a great week.